Yo, what's happening everyone? It's your boy here, Abdurrahim, back again with another great amazing tech video. Well, the video of today, it's all about the Apple Watch 3. So I saw this watch and something captured me. If you remember, we reviewed an Apple Watch back in the days, long past days. I remember it's like almost like a year now since we reviewed that kind of watch, but this is a Series 3 and I thought that I could just toss my hands on it and catch it and explore more. Now, right from this kind of watch, something surprised me. It's alongside RAM, it's somewhere 1 gigabyte or minimum than that. It's almost like 768 megabyte of RAM, but that's not 100% precisely, but it plays around 1 gigabyte. But forget about that. But the only main thing which captured me, it's a lot of sensors. Now when you take it like at the back out of the watch, you can see there are a bunch of 4 sensors. Now those kind of sensors, they help you out through heart rate and giving you throughout that kind of motion tracking and bunch of stuffs. And another kind of stuff which I like about the Apple Watch Series 3, it's how they redesign. Now you can right now get all the voices throughout the watch, and surprisingly you can talk on the watch. Now I think that's the most thing which is great, but downside of it is just that not a lot of people there willing to talk on the watch, like ask Siri every now and then bunch of questions. So I think to my own kind of aspect, that's a downside out of it. And something else which is good out Apple Watch Series 3 is how they change out the redesign and how it looks like. Now jumping out to the redesign and how it looks like, well, the storage out of it is 16 gigabyte of storage. Now surprisingly, 16 gigabyte of storage is enough for the watch. You don't need like 32 gigabyte of storage, since you won't be using it like your phone. It's actually giving you all the notification, and some people they're like, okay, we can use the Apple Watch, but some people are like, if I had the phone, why should I need an Apple Watch? Now there are downside and uprising things of having an Apple Watch and not having an Apple Watch. I give you an example. If you have an Apple Watch, well, you get a lot of notification on the go and you can just check them out on your wrist. Downside of it is a lot of people, they don't want something like that. They just want physically getting the notification throughout their devices and use it and see it and interact with it. I think that's the best way, but others, they're like into watch. Like me, I'm enthusiast into watches because they help me out throughout a lot. A good example, you're using a bike, so you don't need to remove your phone every now and then. You're in a public transport, you don't want to remove your phone every now and then. So I think to my own kind of aspect, watches play a big role. But when it comes to Apple Watch Series 3, is the update. Well, it comes with the update. If you buy it new, update 4, and you get an upgrade for update 5. So I think to my own kind of aspect, that's the big gap compared to the Wear OS. It's called Android Wear OS, and they're all having different kind of flavor, but I'm talking about how the versions of Apple Watch, how they keep it. I think to my own kind of aspect is quite vibrant. The battery out of it comes with 341 milliampere battery, which I think to my own kind of aspect is quite decent. And something else, I think it gives you almost like, if you're a heavy duty user, it can give you up to 6 to 7 hours of use. And if you're just a normal user, just getting the standby mode and just not interact with it, but obviously an Apple Watch can survive not that quite long. Not only Apple Watch, but a lot of wearable devices. I think to my own kind of aspect, they doesn't survive quite longer throughout battery because of how they're made into smaller frame, and they just stay tuned, like they have that kind of always on display. They just take that kind of bunch of juice on your wrists. So I think the battery is just draining out and stuff like that since you're using it. So I think to my own kind of aspect, throughout the Apple Watch Series 3 is the way to go. Let me know in the comments down below, what are you thinking? Are you thinking that the Apple Watch Series 3 is just great, or it's 2017 stuff and it's outdated? Because Apple devices, even if it's 2015 or 14, we have seen it, it's not outdated because they give it a lot of software updates and they fix a lot of bugs. So I think to my own kind of aspect, that's the way to go. Let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking. So thank you guys for watching. If you love this video today, make sure that you hit the thumbs up. You're new here, my name is Abdurrahim12. Consider subscribing here to your homeboy here. I'll really appreciate that. And something else, I'll be catching you guys on the next one. You didn't check out my last vlog. It's so amazing, the coffee cultural adventure. Make sure that you click this card here up, it will take you definitely, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. And peace.